future, fund our 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 future. All right, we're here today because the California dream is at play. We're here today because our words are not matching our actions here at the state capitol. We're here today because we have more than tripled the cost of higher education in this state in the last decade and more than doubled it in the last 5 years. Because we're here to say enough is enough. We're here today to say we can do better. We're here today to recognize this fundamental fact in a state with close to 2 million people unemployed, a state with 15 counties with unemployment north of 15%, a state with counties like Imperial County at 26.8% unemployment, that you cannot have an economic development strategy without a workforce development strategy, and that includes higher education. It's time to start to reconcile the fact that our economy, that in the past decade or so, has principally been focused on paper perks. We need to get back into investing in people and products. We need to retool this economy. And that again starts with higher education. Look, there's only one reason this economy, a $1.9 trillion economy, is the world's 9th largest. And that is the fact we've always out-educated and as a consequence always outcompeted the rest of this world. We built the envy of higher education for the world 50 plus years ago. That master plan, a brilliant vision. And it's time to read our own history. It's time to reconcile our proud past. It's time to recommit ourselves to that foundation of our formula for success, and that's the conveyor belt for talent, higher education in California. We can do more. I think it's important for all of us to be reminded of this fundamental fact, because I never thought in my lifetime I'd see this. You all know the foundational realities. The last 30 years, median income is flat in this country. But just consider this fact. Since 2000, we've seen the cost of living in this state grow by 26.5%, but the cost of going to California State University grow by 383%. That's more than housing. That's more than transportation. And what I mean by, I never thought I'd say this, that's higher inflation costs than healthcare. Education is simply growing at an unsustainable rate. We have got to fix it. We can't just talk about it. We've got to do something about it in this state. Let me close with this. It is incumbent upon us every day to wake up and ask ourselves this fundamental question. What world are we living in? What world are we living in? See, the rest of the world, they get this from Bangalore to Beijing. They get it from Singapore to Sao Paulo or to Seoul. They understand the value. They understand the importance of education. That's the world we invented, and that's the world we're competing with right now. We have got to reinvest and reinvigorate our formula for success. And again, that starts with higher education in the state of California. Final point. Si se puede, 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 si se puede. Final words. Final words. We all talk about the future. We all wax on about the importance of the future. But you all understand this. If you don't invest in the future, you're not going to do very well there. It's time for California to wake up and start reinvesting in its lead again. And it's time for us to understand this fundamental point. The future is not in front of us, it's inside of every single one of you. Go on and make it happen. Let's change this dial, and let's change the course of this state by changing the course of higher education. Thank you all very, very much.
We're the Socialist Workers Party. We put out the Militant newspaper. Covers the struggles of working people in the U.S. and around the world. And these are some of the books we put out that also talk about, you know, revolution and the struggle of working people. We talk a lot about the Cuban Five in our paper because they're such extraordinary examples of workers, you know, fighting for what's right, human solidarity, things like that.
Because they've profited off our backs. They've got the money and it's time to pay up. And I think by changing that debate, we've been able to get a lot of people out. We've been able to change how the politics works, but now it's time to go one farther. We don't just need to change the debate. We need to put the money back in the universities, and we need to make the millionaires pay for it. Now we got inside about 150 people who are sitting in and saying, we're not leaving until we get the millionaire's tax. But it's not just the millionaire's tax. They've been talking for the last 5 hours to figure out what do they all agree on? What do they want? What are they demanding? And the things they decided on 5. So I'm going to give you the 5, starting with number 5, ending with number 1. Are you ready for it? Number 5. Reform Prop 13 to close the corporate property tax loophole. Number 4, are you ready? Fully fund all education. Make education bottom up. Democratize UC and CSU's boards, the regents and the trustees. Number 2, cancel all student debt. And number 1, can you guess what it is? Any ideas? Pass the millionaire's tax now! Now, when folks started in there, at first, the Capitol folks wouldn't even let them use the bathrooms. But folks stayed strong and they said, hey, we're not moving. This is wrong. We're going to shame you. We're going to expose what you're doing. That you're being so inhumane, you won't even let us use the bathroom because we're putting our bodies on the line to make millionaires pay for education. And they were able to get the lieutenant governor to intervene, and now they can use the bathrooms. Democracy in action. But they're also hungry. They've been in there 5 hours. And they're thirsty, and they've been rallying all day, and they need food, and they need water. And so far, the governor, the Capitol, the police haven't been letting them get water or food in there. You think that's right? Is that right in a democracy? That we deprive food and water from those who are standing up for what they believe in? Never. So fortunately, we sent a big email out to like 100,000 people. It was the Rebuild the American Dream folks. They've been working with Move On. And people said, you know what, I want to donate so we can buy some pizzas. So what do you think? Should we take these pizzas to the folks inside? Should we take them some water? All right. Then I say we do it. We're going to take these pizzas, we're going to take this water, and the 6 of us here are going to walk this way over to the entrance of the building where everybody's gathered. We're asking you to all come with us to come help deliver the food and the water. And once we deliver it, our rally here is done. Thank you. Come join us. We are the 99%. 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 We are the 99%.
Not only our right, but our duty as American citizens to stand up and redress our government of our grievances. We are supposed to step up. We are supposed to tell our government when they are not doing the job that we have elected them to do.
I'm sorry.
Tell me what democracy looks like! This is what democracy looks like! Tell me what democracy looks like! This is what democracy looks like! Tell me what democracy looks like! This is what democracy looks like! Tell me what democracy looks like! This is what democracy looks like! Tell me what democracy looks like! This is what democracy looks like! Tell me what democracy looks like! This is what democracy looks like!